Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. Today is a really good day for JP Onigiri, if I do say so myself. When I woke up, I saw some tweets from the Cybercept JP on Twitter, obviously, and they were going over the latest update coming to Onigiri JP, which then of course means it's coming to us next because we are neck and neck with JP. They get things just a little bit earlier than us, and then we get it whenever our event ends. As we saw with the Dullahan event, we pretty much got that in tandem with JP. One of the first times that's not a gala or a special celebration event in which we get something the same time as them. Although it was Golden Week, so there is some leeway there in that logic. But, yeah, so I'm pretty sure that this is going to be our next update on the PS4. I guess it's just PS4 at this point. It's going to be our next one coming. And it is a great update. It is actually a rerun of a previous update that we've had, and it's one of the best updates, like, ever, in terms of Neon Choropons, Vanguards, weapons, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty awesome. They're actually doing a really good job rerunning good events. Like this event right here, the Fox event, is a good one. For people that don't have Cauterions or Holy Mags, it's really good for them. Our shop friggin' reset like once, so when they nerfed the Dullahan weapons, we were able to rebuy everything from the exchange shop if we had already purchased it, which was pretty good. Like, it was Sugamo's exchange. If you guys might not be aware, let's say you played this event the first couple weeks, you got what you wanted. During the next little bit of time that we have left for this event, which I believe we have this week and the week after, because we had Fever for 2 weeks. Right now we're on the week without Fever, and then we should have a week after, assuming we're still going by the deadlines that they set forth, which I believe is May 26th. I believe. I can check that in a minute. But yeah, this exchange shop barred things that can't be purchased multiple times, aka these skins and whatnot, accessories. They fully restocked. Like, I had bought, I think, maybe I never bought the Lucent Mags up until that point, but all the other items, like the Foxine sacks are back to 30. I was able to buy more LTD restores. I was able to buy more 400% boosts that I did use. I prioritized buying those. Prayer Crystals restocked, Soul Eggs restocked. If you already bought a lot of this stuff, they restocked. The buttons, the band-aids, the divination items, if you already bought these, they're back. Pretty much everything. Everything that could be bought multiple times returned. So we did get 3 more mag powder if you had already bought the mag powder the first time. And, you know, this is kind of a good precedent to always just buy a lot of good handy stuff in case the shop gets reset because of a maintenance or a glitch or whatever it has to be. Because when they nerfed the weapons, they rolled back to some degree, and this was like a good result of that. As well as the Purgatory shop, if you were around for that, like, you were able to get the Ogi again, you were able to buy everything again, but it's mostly just the Ogi and the Mags. You were able to rebuy those had you already purchased them. So that's something to look at if you haven't come back and looked at the shop yet. The scrap as well, if you did buy that, it did come back. So I was able to get a second scrap from this event. So that's just something putting out there. Like, in the meantime, we should still have 2 more weeks for our event. But once this week goes by and next week goes by, we'll be having the next event I'm going to be really excited to talk about. So just putting that out there as a little reminder. Okay, so the next event that JP is getting is another rerun event, and it's literally the Keiji event in Kaga. So Keiji's own event is rerunning. That's fantastic. Keiji's only come to us, I believe, 2 times prior, maybe 3, and that was during her original run in this event, the first time it came around in Kaga. And she came back at New Year's, or Christmas. Yeah, she came back for New Year's for like 1 week. And a lot of people really took advantage of getting her during the Honda event, where she was damn near necessary almost, fighting that Odin. And then I think this is the only other time she's come back, bar like maybe some events that just had her in the Yorozu for just whatever. But yeah, Keiji is coming back, and that's going to be a huge, huge update. I know a lot of people want Keiji. I believe they said in the I was reading the JP page earlier, and I believe they said that they were putting. She's going to be in the Yorozu exchange. I'm not sure if it's going to be like last time where it takes special Yorozus. I remember I rolled a heck of a lot to get her. I was only able to get 3 scrolls, and then I had to Yorozu my 4th, and I scrapped my 5th. And I managed to get Keiji in, I believe, I want to say around 600 or 6,000 OC it took me. Paid OC, because you couldn't roll it with free OC, I don't believe. But I think this time, going forward, they haven't done these special Yorozu tickets since, like, Honda. Like, I don't think there's any special Yorozus for Shikibu and Sugamo and Riku. When they first ran around, they did require special Yorozu tickets, and I had to roll it a heck of a lot of times to do that. But this time around, I'm really hoping that she's going to be in the Nian, or in the Black Cat, for 120 Yorozus. So if you do have Yorozus, you've been saving them up, doing the discount rolls, etc., etc. Maybe you have a head start at that. That will have to be seen, but it's still pretty good. But like last time, Keiji is in a inflated Nyankoroban. If I scroll through the Nian here, it shows me like what she's in, and she's in a 7-character Nian. She's going to be there at the highest win rate, and she's going to be there with Sasuke, Kenshin, Shuten Doji, Ono no Komachi, and then Fujin and Raijin. So if you don't have Fujin or Raijin, like, they're pretty good to have. They do a lot of things that like Mikami can't, because you just run around with wind balls and stuff, and thunderballs. So decent pool there, like 7 characters. And also the Keiji accessory is coming back. So for a lot of people, that is the best accessory they have. Like, especially if they don't if their class doesn't really have really good affinity accessories that really excel. Like, I know a lot of people that just use Oda's because they just had all the good stuff on it, did switch to Keiji accessories. So that's there as well. I myself never got a Keiji accessory the last time. I'm not too interested in it because I have Hondas and Toshi's, but I do know that it is one of the most coveted accessories in the game, and that's going to be in there as well. So you'll have a chance to get like more than just Keiji if you roll that event. And I think the rest of it, there's I think it's the alternate hairstyles. Like, it's not long under, it's not the same 3 we get like 90% of the time. It's the other 3 hairstyles that exist. So it's going to have the loose pigtails for the women, the right side tail for women, and the blind short, which I like to call the hentai protagonist haircut. And then for the men, they're going to have samurai loose, samurai style, wild samurai style, and long sumari hair for the men. I'm not too fluent on what those look like, but they're going to be there. So the other exchange shop, the other hair tickets we don't usually get will be in this Nian. And as per usual, we're going to get a Yorozu ticket every time. There is also another Nian that focuses on Oda, Hideyoshi, Katsui, and Shingen, because their gang outfits are getting rerun. So the gang outfits, I actually got the one for Oda. It's really nice looking, and these packs will come with 5 Yorozus as well. So if you do buy the packs, you're going to get an outfit, you're going to get transcendent items, and you're going to get 5 Yorozu tickets, or, well, 5 special gacha tickets that I think you will be able to use towards rolling for Keiji, and they're going to generate Yorozus. So it's a pretty good deal. Like, these packs are a really good deal when the Nian has something you want. So there's going to be 4 of those, which will get you some discounted, well, not really discounted Yorozus, but some guaranteed Yorozus with some transcendent items and some outfits if you do desire them. So that's always a nice thing to have. They also said they're going to be extending, and this might just be for JP. I don't know if it's going to happen to us, because maybe their update's coming too fast for them. I don't know. But it did say they were going to extend the sale of the outfits we have now. So that's the Shikibu, the Kenshin, the Keiji sailor outfit, and there was another one. Someone else got enough. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'll get to that in a sec. So yeah, the Oda outfit, just to clarify what outfit this is, it is the gang jacket. It's the one I actually use for her. So this is the one that's getting rerun if you haven't got that before. That one's going to be there. I think Incognito Oda also gets it, so that's part of the pack. If you do have Incognito Oda, you use her. She will have access to the gang outfit as well, so this is a 2-for-1 bundle. The Hideyoshi will get access to her gang outfit. I do like her gang outfit, it's just I don't think she's a viable character, but if it's going to get Yorozus and I need them, maybe I'll grab it. And then Katsui as well, she has a really nice gang outfit, this white, like... I love her gang outfit, to be honest. Her outfits are really nice. She just needs a buff. If Katsui got buffed, I'd probably use her more. Well, I never use her, so probably. So yeah, these 3 characters will get one, and then Shingen also gets the outfit of the gang. I don't even know where he is in the lineup. Shingen, what does he look like? There he is. Shingen also has a gang outfit that's just a topless, nipple-covering jacket, and a cool little pants and stuff. So those 4 characters are going to get their outfits rerun. They're going to be in the Nian for, I believe, 200 paid OC. I don't think it's 300 anymore. It's only 300 for the voice pack ones, which are worth, in my opinion, if you use those characters associated with them. So yeah, like on the JP one, they said they're going to extend the length of time in which you can get the sailor outfits for Shikibu, Kenshin, Keiji, and someone else. I think I can still look at them in the Nian, but they did mention that they're extending them, so... Komachi. So Kenshin and Komachi and Shingen. And I think the reason they were doing that, or they are doing that, is because they came out with like a bunch of these outfits, like one for Shikibu, Kenshin, Keiji, and Ono no Komachi, and they're not in our Nians to get, I don't think. So they're all coming next update. So people are like, well, I want this outfit, but I don't have this character. So Cyberstep's like, well, here's a Nian that has all these characters with these outfits in them. So it was kind of a precursor to what was coming, really. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. And just to preview these packs, just to show you. So if you wanted to buy one, they're 200 paid OC. They come with an outfit for Kenshin, but she'll also get the outfit for a Spring Dawn version of her. Same thing as with Incognito Oda and Oda, they're just bundling them up. It comes with 5 limited gacha tickets, and it comes with Smelting Amulet Transcendent, Ornamentation Transcendent, and a Durability ticket. The main thing is just you get your Yorozus by buying the pack, to be honest. It pays for itself, and then you get a nice outfit for your character. So there's going to be more outfits coming back. They're going to be reruns, so I think if you already purchased them, you can't get them again. However, if our update also transfers over these outfit packs, like I think if you buy the outfits now, like this is kind of a gamble. If you buy the outfits now, you're going to get the tickets now, and you have to use them before the maintenance. Like that's just how it goes. However, if whenever our update comes out, we'll find out a day in advance, and I'll try to cover it if I can. If they do extend our Sailor packs, and you haven't got them yet, you should be able to use those tickets on the Keiji banner instead of the one we have now, if you don't buy them by then. Because if you buy them now and you hold on to the tickets, you would lose them by the time you get the update. But if they keep the packs during the next update, then you should be able to use those tickets on the Keiji banner. Hopefully. So that is some little thing you could try to do. Mostly for people who don't care about like these outfits, they just want to use the tickets on that Nian to save some OC and things like that. Well, you don't really save, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, just something on my mind. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. So we're getting the Kaga event back. We are getting Keiji back in the Nian. We're getting the Frozen Fortune weapons rerun. When Keiji first came out, she had an event fighting a golem, and we were able to fight the golem to get the Frozen Fortune recipes. You run it over and over and over. It's sort of like doing Blitz Tiamat, but it's a lot more generous. And you get the recipes you want, or hopefully you get the recipes you want. The recipes were tradable in the past, so I would hold on to them because a lot of people wanted these weapons in the year that they weren't around. The Frozen Fortunes. I know Lyra wants his, and he's just like, oh, I've got to get it. Anyway, so Frozen Fortune weapons are back. Frozen Fortunes are honestly some of the most beautiful weapons in the game. In my opinion, the spear is one of the best looking weapons. If I could find it really quickly. They actually grind really high. They have the same... My Frozen Fortune has the same, like, base attack as, I believe, the Revolution weapons. Like, it's really high. Like, yeah, it's a base attack of 320. And, yeah. And that's the same base attack as the 133 Dragon Arcs. So the Frozen Fortune, one of the most beautiful looking weapons in my opinion. It's coming back. This weapon has the highest mountain multiplier in the game at an 80% chance of it occurring. So it's not as strong as Dullahan, so to speak, but Dullahan can't be mountain. Well, it shouldn't be mountain because you're negative mountain holding the weapon. But it has an 80% chance to just proc a mountain element multiplier, and it has a 20% chance to proc an ice one. So it's very... It kind of has a standalone thing where it's like, yeah, it is the... Some would say it is the definitive mountain weapon, except like Gakaho's just like has a lot more buffs on it, like the 133. But it is... Is it cheaper than a Purg? Probably. If you ran Gakaho Purg at all, it's going to be pretty decent. It is almost a trophy weapon, but I think it still has some viability. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, the Frozen Fortunes are making a rerun, so that is going to be fantastic. Like, look at this thing. It's massive, it's huge, it's got spinning crystals. One of the best beautiful looking weapons in the game. I think it is my favorite weapon just to look at. Like, I'm kind of in awe. Like, oh yeah, I remember this. This thing is so pretty. So these weapons are coming back. That's going to be fantastic. So, next on the topic of weapons and mountain, for those of you familiar with when we got Ice Dragon Spiral a year ago, so Ice Dragon Spiral is a spear move. It's like one of our best attacks ever. They basically just reskinned Water Dragon Sublime and said, here you go. Take this move that can cap 5 times, and you can get interrupted from it, but like take it. It's like the best move ever. Anyway, so when they gave us those skills, basically they just put them in the skill exchange, or they could be randomly identified on a weapon, and you could extract rank 5 pretty easily if you just farmed old dungeons and found the skill. So that was pretty cool. Just for reference, I will bring it out because I have it on my Revolt. It was that good of a skill that I put it on the Lucifer Revolt. So Ice Dragon Spiral, really spammable. Really awesome skill, really high skill force. I believe rank 7, like rank 6 has 1600 skill force, rank 7 has like 3000 skill force. It's a really, really good attack. Axe and Odachi got like the Icicle Moonlight, one of their best skills. Bow and Staff and Wand got Icicle Needle. I think it's called Icicle Dance. It's really good. Lots of hits, really fantastic attack. And then Sword got some Icy Lunge type attack, and Twin also got some Slide on the Ice attack. I don't know how good it is for Sword and Twin, but for like every other class, it was like, oh, such a good skill. So they're making a new mountain attack for all the weapons, and I assume it's going to be acquired the same way by skill changing and hoping you get it. I'm willing to risk my Frozen Fortune. I will like hammer this, and I will see if I can get the new skill. Well, I guess we should identify for it first. I wouldn't just risk it right away. The reason I say I would risk it is because my weapon just has a bunch of skill cards on it. Like, it doesn't have any premium skills if I were to skill change. I'd have to look at the grind I got on it. If my grind's low, then I won't mind trying once for it. 13.6. I don't know if... I think you can get higher. I think if you can get 1400, it might be better. It would gain a lot of attack, actually. 2600? That'd be pretty good, actually. Anyway. I don't know, like, we'll have to see each weapon's special skill to see if it's worth getting it on the Dragon Arcs, like the 133 Gakaho. Like, maybe it's the best mountain skill in the game and it's just, like the best. For me, I'm apprehensive on doing that because my Gakaho has a really, really good enhancement, and I don't want to enter, like, just resetting this thing for, like, trying to get something similar to 14,600. So that's why I'm kind of gearing towards the Frozen Fortune. Because if I can get a skill on my Frozen Fortune that is, like, the best mountain, then, like, I'll have a reason to use the Frozen Fortune. Because primarily, I'm going to use my Gakaho for wind. And if I could just have a wind and a mountain weapon and both already have them, then that'll be fantastic. So these skills are coming, and they do. I don't think we have any footage of them yet. Hopefully, Kurenai will, like they did with the ice skills, they will try to get them all and do an expose of them. And I will also try to gather them all once they come out. I'll just identify a bunch of weapons to get them. So I think they're on this page somewhere. They come with names. They tell us what their names are, or at least they're translated. And let me try to scroll through. That's the Nian I'm looking at. So they have names. These are the roughly translated names from JP. So Sword is going to get Sandblade Whirlwind. So hopefully that's like some kind of like Blue Fang Blade Tornado, or it's going to be like a Dust Storm Blast that makes a big tornado. Hopefully it's a multi-hit mountain skill for Sword, because honestly their mountain is very lacking. So I'd like to see Sword get some mountain. Odachi gets a move called Rock Break. Odachi already does have Vaunted Boulder Blade. I think that's pretty good. It was added like at the time of Lance of Flames and stuff. Come to think of it, you can't get Lance of Flames from like skill exchange or skills. Yeah, the smelting skill swap thingy. Axe gets Sword Break, and I think that's a mistranslation. I'm thinking Axe and Odachi are getting the same skill. I don't know why it's called. One's called Rock Break and one is called Sword Break. But Odachi and Axe are getting a break attack. Spear is getting rock crushing attack. Twin Sword is getting Sand Blade Whirlwind. And if I were to guess, there's a good chance it might be like a Fujin Circle Dance reskin, but with Mountain, which I think people would appreciate. The way they're talking about Whirlwind, and the way they've been like reskinning a lot of these attacks in the past, like that'd be pretty cool. Bo is getting a move called Shoria. I think it's a mistranslation. It's still a Japanese name, I think. And Staff and Wand are getting a move called Break Lock. So they're all going to be mountain moves, essentially. They say the following skills will be newly added. They don't really specify that they're mountain or not. But if you look at them, like rock, sand, rock, they're all mountain skills. So Staff is finally getting its own mountain skill. Wand is getting another mountain. Like everybody's getting a mountain skill. I assume they're all going to go from like rank. I don't know if you can get you can't. I don't think you can get Ice Dragon Spiral 3. You might be able to. I'm not sure. I know you can get rank 4 and 5. I never really checked if you could get rank 1 or 2. I've never seen one. So hopefully they'll be coming like rank 4 and up. Maybe you can get a rank 3. I'm not sure. We'll have to see as we start to like. But basically, we have to identify new weapons and see if they come with it. And you can start extracting like rank 4s and 5s and put that on weapons if you really want, or you can skill change to get like the super ultimate one. But it also depends how good they are, so I kind of recommend just identifying weapons and seeing if they're good before you make any permanent changes to some of the weapons you've built in the past if you care about them. So for me, with having triple Stone Spire, that's really easy to achieve. I have these skill cards en masse. It doesn't really matter. So if I could get like a skill change for the skill, and then it depends how good it is, but maybe then I'll risk throwing on a Stone Spire 7. But either way, new mountain skills are coming. They might be like the best thing ever. Like, who knows? I know with Ice Dragon Spiral and the Darkfin, that skill was so good I did not care about the other skills on the weapon. I freely skill changed. Like, how I would go about it is I would skill change. If it took away Ice Blossom, I would just put Ice Blossom back and then continue the skill change until I got Ice Dragon Spiral. So if I was doing it for my Frozen Fortune, I would just keep skill changing with rank 7s and make sure Stone Spire 7 is always there. This weapon does have ice on it. Triple Stone Spire is pretty good, but I also have double Stone Spire on other weapons, so I don't know if I need triple. So I'm not too afraid of gambling that away. So chances are, if I do skill change for it, I'm going to just keep applying rank 7s. I'm pretty much going to make sure to try to always have Icicle Blossom and Stone Spire on it, and then just keep skill changing and see if I can keep any of the two. So I can at least have 2 decent skills on the weapon, but I'll need to make sure they're all rank 7s when I do that. Hey Gunbara, how you doing, bud? Oh, let me get the chat up. It's real quick here. Crazy stream title? Yes. It is a great title. Like, for the most part, when we get big updates, I try to put like everything important in the title. Just because a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't know we had knowledges. I'm like, you didn't check your subscriptions tab for like a month? Like, come on. That's all you need to know. Oh yeah, this update's going to be really worth. So Keiji's coming back for the spenders, people that want to get her. She's going to be in the black hat. New mountain skills are getting added. Frozen fortunes are going to be attainable again. They are a 125 weapon. Keiji accessories are coming back. And another thing is coming. And this is something that I think Cyrus has been eavesdropping on me about, because I've mentioned this ever since we got the Mikami outfit. Maybe even before then. I think back when we were farming the LTDs back at Christmas and New Year's. We were fighting the I don't know what Forest of Chaos, where basically the whole party uses Keiji. They beat up the flies, they beat up the tree, and yeah, that dungeon for the Nyarlathotep weapons, whatever you want to call them, Beelzebub, Nyarlathotep weapons. Can't think of their name right now. The poison weapons, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, we came to the we kept saying, you know, Keiji's mount form. It would be really nice if we could get some outfits for this, because we keep changing Keiji's regular outfit. Like, Keiji's gotten 4 outfits now. You have the regular, the swimsuit, the sailor, and the maid outfits for Keiji. However, Koga never gets anything. And I'm like, we're all just running around in this pink robot. Like, Mighty Bine and Hound Dog, they get a crap ton of outfits. I'm pretty sure I could look at them if I click on Hound Dog. I called mine Madana. Yeah, he got like a gray one, a red one, a blue one, a purple one, and Mighty Bine as well. They get like a whole slew of these outfits. And we had Mikami get his Sublime outfit. The others don't really have outfits yet. Ifrit also has one of them, but we don't use it because it makes noise. The Eldritch one, to make him look like Eldritch Beast. However, when you use it, every time he walks, he goes bong, 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 and it's just cringe, so we don't use it. He's so small, he's so zoomed out, why? Anyway, so they're giving Keiji's Koga an outfit this update. So I think it's the same thing as Mikami. You're going to spend 50 paid OC, and you're going to get an outfit and a Yorozu ticket. I'm fairly certain. And it's a good outfit. After this stream, I'll put it up on the channel. Like I'll find the pictures of it and put it up. But Keiji's getting a black, like, Gundam suit. Like, it's making Koga black. Like, it looks so sleek. It looks so good. So good. I'm trying to find her again so I can just have her on screen. So, like, this version of Keiji is going to... Like, all the pink armor is turning black. Let me see if I can find it again in this update page, because they do show it on the update page. It's where I will have seen the pictures of where I got them. It's going to be black and red. So, all of these orange horns are turning into a black color with, like, a red accent to them. It's very reminiscent to how the Dullahan weapons color scheme is. But basically, all the yellow's turning red, and all the pink is turning black. And her face, that's all like white, is also turning a crimson red, and it's still having the same white sandals that it does. This does not change the skills at all. Like, it doesn't change their color, I don't think. From the test pictures they showed, the Deceit of Drunken Fang was still a pink explosion. But it is changing the color of her. I think a lot of people are going to like that. I think it's very worth for $5, 50 paid OZ. Very, very worth. So that's fantastic. So that's coming. Also, the exchange shop is going to have more accessories for the character. Like, aesthetics, basically. Sort of like what we have with Shiro, where you got to get his swords. You got to get things of that sort. So, one thing I know a lot of people are going to want is Keiji's ears are going to be available for your character. So, my Keiji wears a hat. Do I have any Tanuki pelt for you? No, sir. I need like 1,000 of those. think. Yeah. I need 1,000 of those. Anyway, so I'm going to try and swap Keiji's outfit just to show you what this is going to resemble. So, outfit change. So, right there. I'll bring out the new outfit because, you know, you got... Oh, summon. Get out of here. So, these ears right here on Keiji's head. If we zoom in a little bit, right there. You can get these ears for your character because we're all just obsessed with Maida Keiji, and it's not because she's super strong, it's because we like her as a character. Right? Right. Okay, cool. So these little tiger ears, you can get them for your character. You could be a little cute Keiji yourself and wear your school outfit, and you could be just like her, and you can cosplay as Keiji, and you'll love life. Also, her sword, the Metsugenki, is going to be a weapon skin for Odachi. I think JP already had that because I've seen some players with it in the past. But yeah, we're also going to get the Metsugenki, her sword, the big claymore, as a skin for Odachi, and I think everyone's just going to use it because it's like the best. It is the best sword. It is it's so cool. Like, it's so reminiscent. It's so so iconic in our game. So that's going to be a skin. We're going to get Keiji's sword. We're going to get Keiji's ears. Toshi's spear is also coming back. And I think there's another accessory that's part of Keiji's stuff. I think. So if we bring out Keiji's regular outfit, she has this little bag with a hammer. And we are going to get the bag with a hammer. Like, we're going to get, not the belt that goes around her waist, but we're getting her little bag with a hammer. I'd rather us get her cowl, like her little like mini cape thing. Like, that'd be awesome. You know, without that cape, I don't realize that she's just wearing like a little like tank top thing. Like, she's got her midriff out and everything. No, she's got a wrap around it. Okay, that's not her skin color. Okay. Anyway. So, we're getting her weapon skin for Odachi. We're getting a hairpin. I don't know what the hairpin's about, but we're getting like a flower hairpin head accessory thing that has the Koga symbol on it. The thing on the sword, the rope, I think. I've seen that symbol before. I can't think where it comes from. But we're getting some head flower piece thing. And we're getting her bag, we're getting her ears, we're getting her sword skin. Toshi's sword skin is coming back if you don't already have it, or her spear skin, sorry. And then the black Koga is you're going to be able to buy for your room. You're going to be able to get a little Koga statue that moves around like an accessory. And we're going to be able to get the regular Koga. Also for your room, this is something I put in my survey that was saying like what they wanted for my room, which the main focus was we wanted Shifuri, but also to put our vanguards in our room, because who better to welcome you to your room than, you know, the character that you paid for, you know. They also mentioned, I'm just scrolling through this page right now and they bring it up. So for JP, they're getting this update May 19th, so tomorrow, and it's going to go till June 16th for them. And then ours, I believe, if we double check the Nian Coral Pawn, and we look at the dates on it, so if we go here, our event runs until 5/27. So that's how we know that our event's not this week, it's going to be next week. So I believe that is Thursday next week. Yeah, that is Friday next week. So Friday Japanese Standard Time. So that's probably going to be wrong. It's probably going to be Thursday night into Friday. Like, as soon as it's like Friday AM, we'll get that update. So we still have a week and a half if you have not farmed your Fox event, or you still have other things you want to do this event cycle. So that's pretty cool. They also mention, I think it's just the JP one that's going to get the Sailor Packs extended. It doesn't really mention anything. It said before they were supposed to go away May 19th, which is tomorrow, but they're getting extended until next update. So if that's the case, we might also get them as well, extended. They also mentioned that the following items will be added to the Yorozu Exchange, and it's Maida Keiji added to Yorozu. Then they talk about the the new mountain skills we're getting. They also mentioned that they're reducing the number of channels in, and it's like I think it's either in Kyoto or it's the number of channels in like I don't think Kikaigahara has 3 channels. I think it's Kyoto's channels are going down from 2 to 3 or 3 to 2. Yeah, we have 3 channels here. I think they're gonna make just 2. Probably like they're actually doing a lot of stuff to like trim the fat on the server. Now I'll talk about something else they're doing. Oh, this is a nice pose. Kind of like back-to-back mountain weapons. So the next thing, I'm gonna have to do a separate video just on this topic because of its importance. But Cyberstep is going to be trimming the fat on the JP server, and I don't know if this is coming to us or not, but basically they're trimming a lot of like just dead data on the server essentially. So basically what they're doing is if you have I'm going to get the official wording of it. I need to make sure I get it right because it is translated from JP to English via Google Translate, but I need to make sure I get it right. Like at least say it the way they said it so I'm not misunderstanding things. April 27th. Right, I think I retweeted one of them. Alright, yeah. Okay, so if I click this link, it'll tell me all about it. Okay, so they do have a post about it. You can check it out if you go to JP Onigiri or their Twitter and just find the one and translate it. But I'm sure we'll get some more information about it later in proper English. So this is what they said. This is the Onigiri service team. So currently the service team plans to delete some data of users who have not logged in for a long period of time. Full stop. Okay, they're not deleting characters. Okay, good. We've debunked that. Cool. They're not doing that. Here's what they're doing. So for characters who have never logged in since June 23rd, 2019, they're going to delete some of their metadata. So what this means is they're going to delete all the pink chats they're in. They're going to remove them from their pink chats. So if they're if they were in any of these like chat groups, they would be removed from them. If they were leader, the leader would then go to the next person invited to the group. They're going to delete their friend list. So I myself can't actually load my friends list because over the years I've met so many great people and I've become friends with them. So for players who haven't logged in since that time, their friends list is going to be deleted. So they're just making more room in the game to make it more stable. So less people will crash and things will hopefully run smoother on the server. Hopefully. So yeah, so they're going to delete their friends list. They're going to delete all the pink chats they're in. They're going to remove them from them. It says cumulative purchase OC coins for luxury item presents campaign, items in the present box, except for some campaign stuff. So if they have like some stuff in their present box that has never been redeemed, like ever, minus the exception of things they paid for, I guess, because you can't do that. But basically stuff that's in the present box that's not like paid content, that's just there, that's never been deleted, will just be removed from their present box. I mean, if they haven't logged in 3, almost 4 years now, they're not checking their present box. It says all friend information in the friend list, and it says if a friend has a character to be deleted, it will be deleted from the friends list. Right, so if one of your friends gets removed from the friends list, if their friend list gets deleted, they'll also get deleted from your friends list. So this will also reduce the load on all of us as well, myself included, for all the people I've friended over the years who haven't logged in since 2019. So their friend list goes away, and therefore all of our friend lists that incorporate those characters that just aren't coming back are going to be removed. If this bothers you, I recommend, if you can open up your friends list, just take a bunch of pictures of it and save a memento of those people you used to know. And yeah, going forward, that's something they're doing. And then it mentions the pink chats. If they were the leader of a pink chat, they'll be removed from the group, and then someone else will be made group leader. So that's how that's going to go. So it does not... this is going to be implemented for JP. This is going to be implemented in June 23rd of next month. Well, it's honestly the 23rd of next month. It's June. And it's probably going to be a different date for us, if they're doing the same thing to us or not. But this is something they're doing on JP. If someone hasn't logged in since 2019, their friend list gets deleted. If they have outstanding presents, they get deleted. And if they have, if they're in any chat groups, they'll be removed from them. I imagine as well this probably also factors titles. However, we know that titles get reset if you don't log in for X amount of time. So maybe some titles will open up if like someone got past that. But yeah. So, and the same thing is for alts, because it's characters. It's not players. It's users. So, let's say, for example, you have some alts you used to play on, and you haven't played as them, like, seriously, since 3 years ago, their friend data would also get deleted, and so on and so forth. Yes, good luck for anyone going for Keiji. Absolutely. So, that's another thing in this update. So, this update's... like I was saying, it's really, really huge. There's a lot going on here. Like I said, Keiji's coming back. She's going to be in the Nien Koropan, and she's going to be in the Black Yorozu shop, the Black Cat Yorozu shop. Keiji's Koga is getting a black and red mount. It is gorgeous. No, they're not deleting alts. They're deleting data. So, they're deleting friends. Their friend information, if they're in any pink chats, if they have any outstanding presents. They're not deleting characters, and I stressed this earlier when I started talking about it. They're deleting their data. Like their metadata that's just clogging up the server, essentially. So, like, they're deleting players who haven't logged in 2 years, 3 years. They're deleting their friends lists. They're removing them from all the pink groups, the chat groups, and I'm pretty sure they're removing them from any titles they have. And if they have any outstanding things in their present box that's not like OC campaign related, or things that are related to what they've purchased, they'll be deleted as well. I don't know how good they're going to be at doing that, but basically, if you paid for something, they can't take it away. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. It's up to the user to delete it or not. Because you can lobotomize yourself if you so choose, because that is the power of freedom. And yes, you should log in as all, like, if you want to be a preservationist and you want to keep them there even though they're like in a vegetative coma state and they've never moved, you could ask your friends to re-log in. You could do that. But this is going to be something that they haven't announced it for our server yet. It's just for JP. But I imagine whatever JP gets, we will then get. Yes, that's right. So if someone has not logged in 3 years, they will have their whole friends list deleted, and in tandem, they will also be deleted from our own friend lists. So for me, who can't open their friends list, even on PS5, very rarely can I open it for even 3 seconds. They'll probably take out, I want to say, like 40% of the people I know that have friended me in the past. So that might help my lag load thingy, because I have like 1,000 friends. There's so many people on that list, it's unreal. So that's something they're doing. That's a secondary thing. So to recap, Frozen Fortune weapons are rerun. They're going to be rerun. You're going to be able to farm the recipes again. You're going to be able to farm the materials. There is going to be an exchange shop. It's going to have beautiful accessories. It's going to have Keiji's ears for the player. You can get these little ears if you want them. Keiji's sword skin is going to be there for Odachi's. I know I'm going to get it. Keiji's little book and hammer are going to be accessories for the player if you want to get her little bag and hammer. you can get those as well. I believe that is the Koga maintenance kit, to be frank, because she talked about it sometimes. I think that's her little hammer she does to do maintenance work on the Koga armor. So, I mean, if you're as strong as Keiji, that hammer is going to bang real hard. So that's what you're going to get for Keiji-related accessories. Her ears, her sword, her little hammer and bag. And Toshi's spear is also getting a rerun, and there's going to be this little flower accessory for your hair. So those are coming. And Koga, her mount form, will get a purchasable skin for $5, which is very cheap. Comes with a Yorozu, basically pays for itself. And it's a black and red version of Keiji, where all her pink things will turn black, and all of her yellow will turn red. And the little flower accessory is Koga's little symbol on her forehead. That's the little flower accessory symbol you can get for your character's head to have some more Keiji swag. So that's a good step in the right direction. And all of those will be free, bar the stuff for your room. And I also didn't mention this earlier, but in your room, we are going to be able to buy a huge statue replica of Koga in 4 different poses. Or, yeah, 2 of them are pink and 2 of them are black and red. And there's one of them where Keiji's literally doing, like, the king stand with the mount. Like, she's got her 2 hands on the sword, and it's, like, plunged into the ground, and she's standing really proud. It's like the saber pose with Excalibur. She's got that. She's got a pose like that. She's got one where she's got her hand out, and the sword's, like, pointed in front of her, like, in poised direction. And, like I said earlier, I will try to get these pictures and post them on the community tab later, just to give you guys almost like an expose of what these things are going to look like. And there's 4 different poses that she's going to have. They look really cool. You can put them in your room. I don't know how much they're going to cost. I don't know if they're going to be in a special Nian or not. I don't know their means of acquisition, but they are definitely really cool. I would probably want to put one in my room because Keiji's honestly like the best investment you can get in this game, and she carries you. Like when I was able to buy the little thing for Honda for like $250, I bought it, put it in my room, like yeah. Although I haven't touched my room since they like took everything out of it. They might put a Keiji poster if we don't already have one. They didn't mention anything about it. Click here about the event bonus. Oh, okay. Right, there's 2 event items, so and so. Frozen Fortune weapons are coming back. They're beautiful. Yeah, so there's a copy of, they say it here. The tool case, it is a tool case for Keiji. Matsu's Sai. Oh, Keiji's spear, or not Keiji, Toshi's spear is her wife's spear. I didn't know that. So it's actually Matsu's spear. Cool. The book of a copy of Matsu's Sai. Or maybe that's the symbol, that's the heart symbol. It's Matsu's flower symbol. This little like red symbol she wears on her shirt. That's Matsu's Sai, and we're gonna get one for our hair. That's what that is. Oh, okay, I was so confused. And then, so it is Toshi's spear. Yoshiharu. Book of the figure of Ume Tora. And then all the first forms of the Frozen Fortune weapons will be attainable from the exchange shop again. And then there's a new accessory, and then there's a new doll. Or there's furniture stuff we can get. Kogano Karakuri. So that must be the name of Koga, like Kogano. It's Kogano Karakuri. That's the official name of Koga's mount form, or Keiji's mount form. Kogano Karakuri. And its doll is going to be available. So you can actually get the little tiny doll for Koga and put it in your room for free. And there's going to be the black one. They're calling it the Charcoal Karakuri. So it's going to be Charcoal Keiji. That's what the rough translation is, but it's Charcoal Keiji. That's what the outfit's going to be called. So this update's not here yet, but it's basically, as you can see in the title, Keiji's getting a rerun. We're getting Keiji accessories, Keiji like aesthetic stuff. You can get her weapon skin, lots of things like that. Frozen Fortune weapons are coming back. New mountain skills are being implemented. If Ice Dragon Spiral, the ice set, was anything to be like inspired by, these are probably going to be just as good. They might become the best skills. Like Mountain is going to be on a resurgence. If your class has pretty poor Mountain, this will probably steer you in the right direction. I know a lot of people are apprehensive towards Mountain weapons because they're like swords like, well, I just have Duststorm Blast. I don't care. Or Odachi's like, I just have Vaunted Volder. I think Odachi has Duststorm Blast. I'm not sure. I only have the Sublime. But yeah, so like if you felt your Mountain was lacking, whether it's Boulder Dash or non-existent on Staff or Earthglaive or whatever, these new skills, hopefully they're going to be really good, otherwise no one's going to care. But if the previous ice skills are anything to look at, they're going to be very impressive. So new skills getting added. I believe their acquisition is either identification or skill change with Yoshitsune. They said you can also get gacha tickets and whetstones. They're also in the shop. And then it mentions this one thing. It says, if you have the item Magatama Box 1 to 5 in your inventory, it will be deleted at the end of the maintenance. Magatama Box 1 to 5. Deleted during the maintenance on June 16th. Yeah, for them. So Magatama boxes are also going to be here because it's the Kaga event, and I think you can get even up to fused in them. We haven't gotten a Magatama box in like a good year and a half, so those are coming back. That's really cool. They said they're going to be extending the sailor outfit packs that we have in the Nien now. So if they do extend them and you want some more Yorozus, you want some more special tickets, you can probably, if they're still there, you can buy them and use them to roll towards Keiji. Keiji is in a 7-character lineup. She's going to be with Sasuke, Kenshin, Fujin Raijin, Ono no Komachi, Shingen. Yeah, that's 7. All of them. And again, the new skills, as roughly translated, are for Sword, Sandblade, Whirlwind. Oh, Sword and Twin get the same skill, which is Sandblade, Whirlwind. I didn't notice that. Odachi and Axe both get Rock Break or Sword Break. It's translated differently. Spear gets their own Rock Crushing attack. It's the only one with that name. Bow gets their own Shoria, which whatever that is. And then Staff and Wand get Break Lock as a rock skill. Mountain skill, I should say. And that would go really well for Bow and Wand because they do have Weighted the Earth Sublime, which is one of the best mountain skills in the game. It's literally Mountain Icicle Punishment. Very, very good skill. And to have something you can use in between cooldowns will be very nice. If the Wand and the Bow skills are actually really good, people might gravitate towards them if they have the Sublimes. And I believe Wands is in our Yorozu exchange shop. It's been there for a couple months. I had picked one up because I've heard recommendations from everyone. They said, this skill is amazing. You have to get this. I think I have it right over here somewhere. I extracted a bunch of Sublimes earlier. I have Tornado Shot Sublime? When the hell did I get that? Okay. Warrior Wind, Earth Offending Spear. I had bought it. When did I get it? Weighted the Earth Sublime. Wow, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it's for Wand. It's a really, really good skill. If you do have extra Yorozus, I'd recommend picking it up. Weighted the Earth Sublime, it's really good. I don't know whenever they'll reset those shops, but, you know, with Wand getting an update to Wand and Bow and getting an update to Mountain, it wouldn't be a bad idea to pick this up. It is one of the best Sublimes in the game. It's only 8 Yorozus. So if you buy any of these packs and you want to use the Yorozus there, not so much for Keiji or anything like that, that's going to be great. Hopefully, Keiji, like I said earlier, will just take regular Yorozus. So if you have Yorozus saved up, or you buy a bunch of packs, you have a chance to get like that guaranteed Keiji. Like basically, we all know that our pity in Oni is like 500 some. They're worth about $500. So generally, most people will roll about that much and see what they get. So basically, I don't know if there's going to be an OC campaign or not. They didn't mention anything of the like. I know we have one right now. So if you wanted to like preload, yeah, they didn't mention anything about an OC campaign, I don't think. Like they have enough content in this update that they don't really need one. But if you are interested in rolling for Keiji or getting any of these outfits and stuff, we do have an OC campaign currently running. And if you don't already, if you haven't already like maxed that out, it could be a good opportunity to do it now before we update, assuming they don't actually get one, an OC campaign. I'll double check to see if they have one that I just haven't seen, but let's see here. They changed this page. 518, on Coropon that will appear. May 19th, update contents. Right, and then there's the mountain mags. May 12th. What was it? They had an update contents on May 12th? What was that? Click that real quick. What was that? May 12th. They got content on May 12th? The hell does that mean? They got a mini update on the 12th? Damn, man, Fever messed me up. What is this? So JP got an update, and it seems to be a like a quality of life update. The contents of this update, which will be carried out during the maintenance on May 12th, 2022, Thursday, are as follows. So JP did get a mini update on the 12th. So 6 days ago, about a week ago. It says, when using skill card items, change the weapon to grant the skill to select from the currently equipped weapons and all weapons possessed in Kinkachu. So what does that mean? And then they ended their, this is when they ended their Golden Week stuff. I have no idea what this means. I don't know what this means. Like, what I'm seeing here is they're showing an Oogie skill card set, and they're applying it. They're trying to use it, and apparently it's bringing up a list of all weapons it can be used on in the player's possession. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad. I think this is like a noob-proof thing. So I think it's... because the symbol they're using is an Oogie skill card set. It's not just an Oogie. Like, it's not just a Sublime. It looks to be like a... oh, I'm going to crash.